A little bit of Glade Fresh. There you go. Makes me smell just a tad better. Good morning, beautiful people. I'm not sure I showed you the bathrooms yesterday, but these are them. Like, honestly, the radio's playing in the background. Really clean, smells gorgeous. So, map of Anglesey here. You probably can't really see it that well because of the light, but it's a big day today. We're going to be walking 30 kilometres, roughly 30 kilometres, which is around 18 miles all along the coast. It's quite sort of a long and rugged stretch. So it's quite remote as well. There's apparently a gorgeous cafe at Church Bay where you can stop to have some cake. Otherwise, I'm going to do a quick resupply in this town before I get on the road and make sure I've got enough food and everything for the rest of the day. I'm carrying 1.8 litres of water, so I'm good on the water front. I also have my water filter if I do need to filter water. The time is 9:07. I'm following the guidebook exactly, or pretty exactly, for the first 2 weeks until I get back to Menai Bridge, and then I'm going to start picking up the pace a little bit more because I'm going to be meeting up with friends along the way, and I need to finish by the 7th of June, so that'll be 50 days in total. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get on with the day. This is where I stayed last night. Just to give it a massive shout out, I mean, Graham could not have been more helpful. So I wasn't in the best place yesterday because it's so stressful when like my iPhone has got, it's dead, my battery charge is dead, everything is dead, I can't take photos, I can't film, and I've got no way of fixing it. He hooked up electricity for me so I could be in my tent. So yeah, electricity sorted, and he had an Apple charger. He lent me an Apple wire to charge my phone. What an absolute godsend. Starting the day refreshed and ready to face whatever challenges they may be, whether it is the weather, charging problems, getting lost, we will handle it. There is always a solution. There is always a solution, and amazingly kind people who do help you out. So Graham, absolute superstar, thank you so much. This is super useful. Resupply right here, trail right there. I'm not sure it's as healthy as my previous shops have been, but we got some chicken, crisps, chocolate, wine gums, chocolate, baked beans, one of your 5 a day, and then I've got 2 blocks of cheese. Breakfast smoothie, bananas and strawberries. I am trying to get some fruit into my diet during this trip. Far off into the distance over there is Llwybr Power Station. We're going to be carrying on walking down the path. So there's this cute little bench here so you can just sit and admire the view. We've got options, folks. So there's 2, you've got the blue one here which is sending us to the right, and you've got the red one which is sending us straight on. So I've previously gone all the way around, but I've never gone straight across, so let's mix it up and follow the red one, and let's see where that takes us. What would you do? Comment down below. Would you have gone right or would you have gone straight on? Let me know. Llwybr Power Station behind me on my left. Little stretch of road walking, but all in all, rather pleasant. What's your name?
Mark Morris.
And Mark, what do you do here?
We warden the terns that arrive every April to breed.
Oh, fantastic. And what are we looking out here at the moment at?
At the moment we've got sandwich terns over there in the middle, with common tern and Arctic terns on the rocks on the outside. Our role is basically to keep terns safe, to talk to members of the public, monitor for dog walkers with dogs off the leads, and generally we do clutch counts to see how many birds we've actually got. But the Arctic terns actually have the second longest migration of any bird, and they go around the globe.
Yeah.
So they go from Arctic to Antarctic.
And then to Anglesey?
And then come back here, yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
Well, the colony about 6 years ago was predated by otters. So the colony actually failed that year, which is why we've now got the electric fence.
Oh, okay.
Which, and touch wood, we haven't had any problems since then.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing more about your passions and your interests.
No, it's a pleasure.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
So this is where I started from, and we're obviously on the Wales coastal path, and we've walked all the way around here. Then we walked along this pebble beach here. This is where I chatted to the warden, and then I carried on over here, and I'm going to just walk up here where there's a lovely viewing spot before carrying on down the coast on the Wales coast path. OMG, that is a lot of cows. Look at that field, what is going on? So I actually need to head to the top right hand corner, which is where the next stile is. I'm pretty okay with cows though. Oh god, they're all giving me the evil cow eye. Can you see it? Are they staring at me? Oh, this one's turning to look at me. Which way should I go? Right in between or in front of its face? I'm hoping you can hear me. So, mini history lesson. So out there in the sea, I'm hoping you can see there is like a white bollard. Then we turn round in the distance. We've got the lighthouse, and then over here we've got sort of two. Well, we've actually got three bollards, more like a post like that. One there, a stack, and then like another one. So these are apparently called the Three White Ladies, and it's to help ships with their navigation. There's Llwybr power station in the background. There is the marker with the yellow top on, and I need to find my next marker, which I actually think is going to be up that way. Oh, it's another field of cows, folks, more cows. So this coastal section, like I said at the very start, it's very rugged, it's very remote, quite a bit of up and down. I mean, it is beautiful walking, but just be prepared for that. So there you go, down below. The cove. Right, I'm going to try and find somewhere out of the wind to sit and have my lunch. Quavers, super tasty. My snack before I have some more lunch. We've obviously still got a really super long way to go, but I just wanted to show you this view. Straight ahead is Holyhead, and then around that island that takes you to Southstack. If you're watching this on YouTube, my cover banner is me stood with the White House in the background. I've definitely found this section the toughest so far. Lots of sort of ups and downs, very rugged. I mean, it's fantastic, and also I have to say one of the most beautiful days I've done. So it's tough, but I'd really recommend it. If you're coming to Anglesey to do a section, come and do this section. In Church Bay, there is a cute little cafe called the Wavecrest Cafe, but it's only open Thursday to Sunday, 12 till 5 p.m. So it's just something to bear in mind. But I've got food, I've got water, I am good to carry on. One of my top tips and advice for going through like towns, if you're definitely doing something for speed, start thinking about what you're going to do when you get into town and what you have to do. So do you need to use the facilities? Do you need to refill your water? Do you need to do food resupply? Have an order, have a plan. So when you get here, you don't start like fluffing about like, oh, where should I go? What should I do? Because suddenly, instead of being in the town for 20 minutes, you could be there for like an hour and it's just dead time, unless you're like, oh, actually, do you know what? I want to stop at the cafe. I'm going to have my lunch. I'm going to have a piece of cake. I'm going to charge my electronics, whatever it is. And then at least you're using your time purposefully. Yeah, let's just sit and chill and have some food in this. Oh, glorious place. Beautiful people, I'm going to leave the vlog here. It's 4:44, 25,000 steps in. I'm not too far away from a campsite, but I may also wild camp. I haven't 100% decided. I'm basically just going to walk through this next stretch. I'm only about, I think, 20 to 30 minutes away from the campsite. So if I find somewhere on the way, which I think, yeah, do you know what? This looks safe, looks cozy, great, I'll stay there. If I don't come across anything, I'm not going to stress. I'm just going to go straight to the campsite and fingers crossed they'll have room and I can pay the 10 quid or whatever it'll cost. Today has been a great day, like just beautiful, stunning scenery. Well, you've seen it. Really good walking. And I think so today was around sort of 18 miles. I'll probably just have done like a little less, around 17. But the next couple of days, by following the book, it's around 14 miles every day, which is a really nice, manageable distance. So I'm looking forward to that, because over the past sort of week, I have had a couple of bigger mile days. And I do just want to like slow it down just a little bit, because we're still very early on. We're still in the first 10 days or so. We've only been going for 8 days, and there's a long distance still to walk. So now it's not about pushing it and hitting it really, really hard. It's just about getting the body warmed up, getting into the rhythm, figuring out the routines, and just waiting for my body to adapt, which I feel as though it is doing really quite quickly, actually, because it's like, yeah, this is what we're doing every day. We are walking. So yeah, it's been incredible. And yeah, let me leave you with the view.
I'll be right, somehow I must be somewhere the sky is blue.